Well, you've heard of them all the famous racing circuits, Brands Hatch, Daytona, Le Mans and Paul Ricard, and you've got Donington, Alton Park, and you've got Chasewater at Cannock. Yes, Chasewater at Cannock. He's definitely got the wrong place. This isn't right. He said Cannock, he said Chasewater Park. There's something not right. He's done it to me again, that Paul.
Wait.
Hey, arranges.
Wait,
Paul, here you mate.
What you doing here?
Well, you said to me, Chasewater Park, Cannock. Now, check
Exactly.
the place out. Look at this dump.
Well, that is a dump, but that's the wrong place. This way.
Ah, we're not a
Wrong.
million miles away, are we?
You're very close, but you're in the wrong field. Come on.
Oh, good do. What a nice... Oh. Is this it? Like,
This
you know.
this is it. You will love this today.
But,
Great
but
fun.
no, hang on. No, I mean, that's impressive, but no big motorhome, no 40-foot Winnebagos. You know,
No.
like Mamela has and all the big stars.
No. A lot of the glamour isn't here. The
Yeah, well,
Page 3 girls aren't here today.
I noticed.
I'm sorry about that. But the competitive side of it is just as good as the big stuff. But everything is slightly smaller today, which is why I think you're just the man for the job.
Now I know why he's brought me to this meeting. Look at the size of these machines. This is the second round of a championship run by the MMRA, which is a bit of a mouthful when you've had a few drinks the night before. I'm joined by Scott Capalloway, who's a leading Manchester Mafia man. Not true. Scott
Not
has
true.
been like behind these things for a long time, and you import this little baby, don't you?
Do indeed, yeah.
Quite an impressive machine, I must add. Tell us a bit about it, Scott, because as I look at it, I mean, it just looks too good to use. It looks like it should be on the mantelpiece at
Yeah.
home, like, you know, for
Yeah.
display.
No, it's it's a purpose-built race bike, 39cc, two-stroke, water cooled.
They're noisy, these little things,
Yeah,
aren't
they're
they?
also very, very noisy as well. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's effectively a very, very quick bike. It can be used on a mantelpiece, I suppose, but that's not really what we encourage the people to do with them.
No, I can understand it. I mean, I've seen this. I've also had a walk around the paddock here, and there's all sorts of sizes, all sorts of shapes, colours, some pretty things, some fairly sort of ropey things.
Yeah.
What's the score? Surely they're not in the same class. Are they different levels
No,
of...
what you have is you have the people who start right from sort of grassroots. The older bikes were basically made as a bit of fun. They were actually piston-ported engines from stuff like bush cutters and that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Which were slotted into bike frames for a bit of a laugh, and then it sort of grew from there into what we now call the supers class bikes, which employ reed valve induction engines. The main difference, obviously, is horsepower between them, as well as cost. There are two sizes. There's basically the standard mini, and then you get the midi, which is this. The midi is effectively 10% bigger.
Oh, that'd be too big for me then. Yeah.
The midis are popular in this country simply because they are that little bit bigger, and
Yeah.
I think that we're a little bit bigger than the Italians all round, basically. So
Yeah.
you tend to find that these sell much better than the minis.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a work of art. It's gorgeous. It looks like it's been in the wash. It's a 916. It's been in the wash, shrunk. Power to weight ratio then? I mean, it's phenomenal. It must be.
Power to weight ratio is pretty frightening. I mean, on a works bike like this, you're looking at 25 kilos with 12 horsepower, which I think we equated to around 460 brake horsepower per tonne, which
Strike a
puts it
light.
well and truly into sort of Grand Prix
Unbelievable.
level.
I see this is etched here with Mr. D. Eaton written on it. I mean,
Yeah.
could you not get Kevin Swance or a Randy Mamela?
No. They weren't asked. Darren's a lot better, to be quite honest.
Oh, they're
with
not
you.
up to it?
No, not up to it at all. No,
And this is
no.
Darren's bike.
This is Darren's bike. It is indeed.
I don't suppose there's a chance of me having a bit of a dabble on this, as it's my size.
Absolutely, yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Oh, well, let's
yeah.
get some gear on. Have you got some leathers I can borrow?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, right then. Excuse me, cameraman, just cut the job because I'm off to get the gear on and I'm going to have a dabble on this little bike. Hey! Hey! Why are you wasting the battery?
Yeah, mechanics. Look at.
Yes! I want one! Get me some more petrol in here.
You know, it gets on my nerves sometimes that way, and remind me never to lend him a bike. Now, just discovered a fabulous collection of mini moto baby bikes, whatever you want to call them. Alan McIntosh, you're responsible for this collection.
Yeah.
So what have we got here? How many bikes have we brought today?
We've got 9 because that was our van would let us bring.
9.
Yeah.
Right. And you've come a long way for this event, haven't you? Where have you
Yeah,
come
I've come from Edinburgh.
from? Edinburgh.
That's
right.
right.
So are you involved with this sort of stuff up there?
Yes, we are actually run the Scottish Mini Motor Association, which is exactly the same as the British Mini Motor Association.
Right.
And we do all the British Championship rounds as well.
Excellent. But you've got a great collection here. I mean, you must have a few riders with you, have you?
There's 6 of us all together that's came down, but some of us are racing in 2 classes.
Yeah.
Classes are different because of weight.
Well, I've seen some young lads wandering around the back of your van here, so
Yeah.
you've got young riders as well.
Yeah, we're trying to help a couple of youngsters. 2 of them are 8 and 9 year old,
Right.
and they're doing both quite well, especially in the Scottish Championship as well. They both race that.
And the bikes that they ride, are they the same as the older guys ride, or are they a different type of bike?
It's the same bike, it's just it's restricted. It's got a 6mm restrictor and it slows it down quite a bit. But I mean, I wouldn't take anything away from them. They're very difficult to pass even with the restrictors in them.
That's right, yeah,
Yeah.
they're good. They still get the name. I suppose it
That's
makes
right.
it easier going the small. You're a bit closer to the floor already, aren't you?
Well, if you're bigger, it makes it easier because your legs are longer.
I can't get on one of these things. You need a blooming aerobics lesson
Yeah,
before you can get on one of these. They're great
Yeah.
fun.
I'm just making myself comfortable so I can have a little chat with this fella here, Ashley Beach, who is the rising star, and in fact I put my money on him as being a world champion superbike racer. Carl Fogarty, just watch yourself, because Ashley here keeps winning, don't you, mate?
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you like this mini bike racing?
yeah,
How old are you?
8.
And at 8 years old, you're riding a bike like this that goes like a rocket. Don't you get a bit scared?
No,
You're not scared of anything?
no,
Flipping heck. How fast do you reckon it goes?
don't know.
Well, whatever speed it goes quick enough to frighten the heck out of me, because I've had a go on one. So don't you, you've got to get a little bit scared every now and again. No? Flipping it, I wish I was like you.
And one of the other classes that's on view here today is sidecars. Spike and Judy. Now, you don't look completely mad, Judy, but you go in this thing, don't you?
I do, yeah. I'm the one who hangs out and sticks me bottom, for a
He's-
nice word, on the floor.
He said you were his bit on the side. Now I know what he means.
That's the
right.
one, yeah.
Right, right. So, Spike, what's this? I mean, is this the same as the two-wheel ones we see?
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's still the same 45cc 2-stroke reed valve, the same as my supermotor here. And obviously the FDS make the sidecar chassis, and yeah, they're just perfectly the same. 14mm carb, which you get on your production models, whereas actually the supers have 17mm. But you can basically do what you like with them. Yeah.
So you don't just ride that; you ride the other stuff
Yeah, I
as
ride
well.
both. Yeah, I do the super skinnies, as we call them, all the super Britain, and then they have the super seniors, which are for
The super skinnies, I like that.
Yeah, well, it's for us skinnies, and then the super seniors are for the lads who are a bit more.
Right. Are you never tempted to swap seats, Judy? Did you ever get on that seat? Never
No,
go?
never at all, no.
Not ever.
Not ever, I don't want to do the boring bit.
Oh, the board! Did you hear that? She said it's
Yeah,
boring.
that's right. She always said she wanted to go sidecar racing because I used to race big bikes, and I was never into sidecars. And this is the association one. The engine was donated by Bellini, and the sidecar chassis was done by FDS, and the plastics was donated by somebody else. So I asked if we could borrow it, because Judy's always come watching me big bike race, you know, and getting freezing cold and all this. So
I know about
just
getting
did-
freezing cold.
Yeah, well, I just did it as a laugh, but after the first round, and now we're leading the championship as well. It's all of a sudden it's a different matter.
You're leading the championship.
We are, yeah.
Exactly. Better get the mantelpiece ready then, aren't you?
It's already ready.
Excellent.
It's
already
cleared
ready,
off
yeah.
and done.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree that these small bikes, small though they may be, are really very, very serious machines, and lots of fun to be had with one of these things. And here's my mate. I've just come to have a look at you on the track. You're supposed to be geared up and racing,
I've
aren't
took
you?
my gear off, mate. I'm not going on the track. They're a bit quick for me, them
You look
lads.
smart before in your fancy leathers. I thought you.
Yeah, but I had to breathe in a lot to get them on.
I know,
And I
noticed
couldn't.
that, yeah. But you know, we've been sort of taking the mickey, not taking the mickey, but we've been having fun calling
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
baby bikes and super skinnies they call
But
them.
they're serious. I mean, they go just so quick. They're
But this
frightening.
and this is a massive thing in Italy, you know.
Oh,
Which
no,
is-
they-
This is why Italy have got world champions at 18-year-olds.
They start at kids level, don't they, on these things? Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's a great place to start. Serious stuff.
Well, shall we just show a bit of racing?
Let's go and do a bit. Come on.